power. I thank the universal truth and the absolute laws of nature for guiding me, protecting me, and giving me the strength to endure the imperfect. I shall attack with vigor, making progressive moves. The divine mind knows, the divine mind shows all things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. All things work in divine order. Peace and power. Salute, salute. What's good? What's good? Hold on. Let me get a little. Yeah, it's Friday night. Let me get a little fancy in the spotty spot. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hold up. Let me see what. We gonna go red. We gonna go red tonight. Nah, we ain't gonna go red tonight. We ain't gonna do that tonight. Let's get some light up. Let's get some light in the spotty spot. What up? What up? What up? Nah, we ain't gonna get red tonight. We not gonna go red. Let's get yeah. Nah, we not gonna go. Hold on, hold on. Let me see. Maybe we should do blue. Let's see what kind of mood y'all in. Cause it's hot, so I know y'all don't want no red tonight. Tisha, what up? V, what up? T, what up? Let me see, man. Let me see. We gonna do yellow. Let's see. Let's see what the yellow. Let's see what the yellow look like tonight. Let's see. Let's see if we gonna do that tonight. What's going on? What's going on? Let's see. Yeah, V. Hold up. Let's see how that look. Nah, that ain't right. That ain't popping. That ain't popping. That ain't popping. Yeah, I know you tired, T. Kelly Mills. Kelly, what up? Let's see. Let's see if the blue is popping tonight. Let's see what we gonna do tonight. Let's see. Let me see what's that. That's nasty. What is that? That's nasty. Nah, we don't like that. Peace, Todd. What up? We don't like that. This is a Q&A. This is on y'all. So, I know it's a lot people want to get off their chest. First of all, we're going to say peace and power to the comrade Doggy. He's enjoying himself this evening. Hopefully cutting the rug somewhere, doing what he do. And I'm here. What? DJ Nick TV, you really serious about that question? First of all, y'all know how this go. Once my moderators put the info in there, y'all know what to do. You know what kind of thing it says. You come in here, you share, and we got our little Ching-a-ling cup out there too. What's the weather like in BK? Hot. The grippers is sweating. It's hot. Cool down a little. Right, okay. Something about Quad Studio. So you already know. Don't you? Ken, what up? Not like Georgia? I'm sure it's not. But shit, New York. V, you said it's 68, V? In the Bay right now? Yeah, y'all weather is weird out there in the Bay. What happened? Nick, you got my government name. You know I'm in New York State. Google it. The whole case come up. Florida heat is disrespectful. Yeah, all year round. Rebel, what up? Listen, I'm not one that hard I'm very transparent. My whole history, I'm open book. Open book. So, anything you want to know is right there. Case, the appeal, everything. Right there. Who in Camden? You in Camden, Tish? Y'all wild out there in Camden. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Very wild. So what's good, y'all? I've had, matter of fact, one of the sisters, April Brown, DM me and on IG, and she was the third person to ask me to address uh the incident where they said a transgender inmate got a few, I don't know if it was two or a few female inmates pregnant. I'm not particularly sure this is a little one, D. It's little. I had mad water today. That's a little gave. That's a little something just to, you know. No, V. That's my brother. That's my day one. You can't delete his message. You know what he was talking about? I had the big Gatorade earlier today. No, that's literally that's my brother. Can't do that. Oh, no, don't do that. Yeah, no. That's the bro. That's day one. That's from Don, 10 years old. Master, what up? Yeah, I don't know what particular angle um uh she or they would like me to speak on when it comes to that. Every state has different laws on the books when it comes to how detainees are housed, inmates are housed, prisoners are housed. And notice the terms I'm saying. Some people believe that those terms mean the same thing, and they don't. Detainees is the term that they use for people who are not convicted of a crime. They've been charged, right? So those detainees are usually in county jails, county facilities. Inmates are usually people who have been convicted of a crime and in state facilities or county jails that don't require you to go to the state. Maybe a year in a day, certain states, maybe 6 months, well, anywhere from 90 days to a year in other cities or counties, right? And then you have prisoners, which is usually a federal charge. States, I know New York State, right? They don't mix at all. If you are a man and it's in transition, but you still have your male genitalia, you will never be housed in a female's facility. If you are female and transition into a male and you still have that little box, you'll never be housed in a male's facility. That's New York. Now, in between that, and since I've been home, a lot of different rules have come into play, right? Like one time they was actually, some of them had sued to have the state continue to pay for their transition or their meds or whatever. I don't know what it's doing now, but I know in New York and usually California and Illinois mirror New York with everything from correctional facilities to uh, education, Department of Education, and all that. So if you have your opposite part, you'll never be in those spots. Now, I don't know what's taking place in the 49 other states, right? In 49 other states, it goes according to the state. But some states may allow someone that's transitioning and is not complete to be housed in the units or in the facilities that they hope to, I don't know if it's identify or complete, whatever they trying to transition to, they may allow them to sit in it, and that could be the case. So this individual was able to run around and impregnate the women around him. Now, this is not the only time I've heard it. I heard it happen a couple of years ago and a couple of years prior to that, that this was the issue. And as we can see from, it was a video that I just watched. I'm not sure if I was on TikTok or Twitter, where they had this bisexual dude talking about how much box he hits. Like, that's why he said to keep magnums on him, because, you know, they hit women and women hit them. You know? Well, it is what it is. And if you locked up, being locked up is very different. That is an environment that's hypersexualized because it's stressful, it's violent, and the first thing that you are denied is your partner, your natural partner. You dig? And that natural partner, which usually the opposite sex, you're not around them. That's purposely done. Right? Because any time, any length, major length of time that you are away from that natural partner, that's like a death sentence. That's why it's there. They don't even house animals in zoos without their natural sex partner, because they know that the animal will perish. It's just like that. The animal is going to perish, so they always have male, female. So when you go to jail, that's the first thing they take away from you. Natural sex partner, family, your ability to move around freely is punishment. So now, how do you punish someone who is in between or is transitioning? And then you house them where they are, in all reality, supposed to be attracted to that person. So you take somebody who's transitioning, a man who's transitioning, and place him in a space where it's all women. That shit just don't make sense. It doesn't make sense. So, got him pregnant. It is what it is, you know? Now the question arises, who's going to take care of those babies? Who's going to take care of those babies? So everybody in that situation comes out a loser. Both of the inmates, the child, and the state. And not to mention the trauma that everyone is going to go through behind that. It's wild. So, I can't speak to it. I really can't. Again, we are living in a world that's driven by some very sick men. And essentially, they support each other, they fund each other, they keep each other in a space where they're always, driving the car, driving the whip. And it's up to us to say, yo, listen, I'm not going on this ride anymore. I'm out of here. I'm off that. So to anybody that, wanted to know where I sat with it, that's where I sit with it. If you're going to, put somebody in a space where they're supposed to be punished, where there's punitive behavior and a punitive situation, then you should make sure that it is that, regardless of who they are identifying as. It should be punishment based. You dig? Absolutely, Collins. Much appreciated for the cash out. All right. So that's where I sit with that. It's just wild, but come on, I've seen men, hit correction officers. I've seen men hit other female civilian staff. Dudes get boxed in jail. They just do. They just do. And from the most unexpected, unassuming type women. You be like, she was hitting who? What? Had this I'm telling you, this older woman, she looked like, I'm serious, she could have been cast on Little House on the Prairie. She used to wear these prairie dresses, hair real old school 1950 shit, kind of old, appearing, they not how we do, they look older than they actually are. This chick was a librarian, and I'm telling you, was very mean to other people. It's a little Colleen, and very standoffish. And she was hitting my man. When they got knocked, I was like, oh shit, something was wailing. Every time after a GED class, he was bending her up. They got knocked. You dig? And shot him up out of the spot, fired her, and then wherever he got to the next spot, she was going through to see him, and they ended up getting married. Unison, salute. Thank you for the super chat. Brother Bliz, can you drop some game on the rules to wearing jewelry and chains, etc.? I want to get fresh, but be on point as well. Did she go to jail? Nah, Jules, she didn't go to jail. Yo, it happens so much, man. You got, yo, listen, I go on and on for jail stories, man. I could go on and on. I just really don't. But let me get back to Unison. The rules to wearing jewelry. Listen, don't wear anything that you feel that you have to fight for if somebody coming to take it. So if you got something that's decent, there's a lot of nice, decent pieces of jewelry that may run you 2-3 grand. You know, it's decent. It's not flamboyant like that. Felita, salute. Thank you for the cash app. But these dudes, you wearing house money on your neck and wrist, dudes is wearing $20, $30 pieces and all that. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's a rule. Ooh, salute to the comrade, Doggy Dom's in the spotty spot. But yeah, I mean, I was never one to just do that. And I've been around dudes that I'm like, I could back them down and get that. Usually, if it was a situation like that, and that was a humble, is if somebody had lined somebody up and they had cash. I mean, cash. Salute, Aaron. Somebody I know, they got 150, 200 in the crib, and they know it's right there. And I know they want them hood stars. Oh, we gonna get that. And if the jury's there, that's just extra. You dig? But all that taking from somebody on the street and all, nah. We went straight at the Euros. Me and my team, we didn't play that tit for tat on the street shit. That's why I walk wherever I'm at. And I'm good wherever I'm at. But you know, you have dudes, you have wolves that are thirsty, that'll take anything. You still got dudes that's taking sneakers in this day and era. You still got, you see the news, dudes is taking purses from old ladies, all type of shit. So if you shining, you got a Rolex set on, the Rolex watch, Rolex chain and ring, dudes will get at you. So if you're going to do it, you do it in moderation or at big events where you know, your chances of somebody coming through with a weapon are very slim to none. You know, you're not hanging on the street. You someplace where you got quick access to your vehicle, you in and out. Then you could go through, and shine. But it's always dangerous in this climate with people not really eating for you to, go out there and make big purchases of jewelry. Brian Rader, you heard the stories of the tunnel? Oh yeah, the tunnel was a nice spot, right on that back block. Oh yeah, we gonna get you straight up. Yeah, tunnel, you'll get got because everybody want to come to the tunnel flossing. And dudes will come through with they re-up from out of town. And yeah, you may catch 50, 60 grand out of somebody and they whip at the tunnel. Oh yeah, definitely. Take that gun right here on the temple, and once that blood trickle, that's it. They're gonna do whatever the hell you want them to do. Yeah. You will get got right there. Because you gotta remember where the tunnel sat was ideal for somebody to get got. You got a track right there from 25th Street to 29th Street. There's holes. There's a track right there between 10th, 11th, and the West Side Highway. So it's a lot of activity. And you got a whole bunch of yellow cab spots back there. Garages, got sanitation. You got the post office. It's cut through blocks. You're gonna get your ass toe up. You dig? You get toe up at the tunnel. Especially when you got dudes who go in the tunnel with their hammers. Crazy? I always have my hammer on in the tunnel. Always. That's all I dealt with in the town. Security dudes. Why not? Alabama Ave, Adrian, what up? CC, what up? Yeah, always had. Oh, that's common in New York City. Common that you always got dudes that got bouncers or security that they run around with. April Brown, I just answered your question. We just did, didn't we, y'all? We just did 15 minutes on the transgender getting people pregnant. We just did it, so you catch it on the playback. Catch it on the playback. We just did it, right, y'all? Yeah, I just told us, April Brown, hit me in the DM. We just did it. You know? So again, yeah, salute to everybody that's joining us. Make sure y'all, you washing clothes. In this heat, after 9, shit. You like this hat? My brother-in-law gave me this hat. Terrence Jackson, what up? Yeah, gave me this. It's cooler. It's cooler for you, April, but I've been out all day. It's still hot. I had to get in the shower and cool off. Good looking, Brian. Good looking. Everybody washing clothes. Then Aaron told me washing clothes in Houston? Shit. Florida, what up? HBZ Entertainment, what's good? I look nice? Thank you, T. You better cut it out. I tell you. Watch it now. Watch it. So, yeah. I've told y'all, it's Q&A. Y'all better get it in. Doggy up in the spotty spot, too. Salute, Cartoon Mud. What up? Salute. You dig? Look, what y'all laughing at, proud girl? Hey, Tonya, what up? It wouldn't let me join your new Instagram page? What? Why not? Why not? Send me a request. I don't know, Chosen TV Mom. I'm telling you, I was out of town, ran into brother-in-law. He hit me with this, and look. Alright, so yeah, he hit me with it. I don't know what he's doing, but Velcro joints. So you could interchange your joints, but he only hit me with one. So I don't know. Felita Williams, what's a good size weapon for a woman to... You really want me to answer that? For a woman, I would get a 380 Glock. I would get a 380 Glock. That was something that if I had to go into a concert or something, I wanted something nice and small but will do you dirty. 380 Glock, 8 shot. 8 shot. 8 shot. And get right up under somebody's chin and give it to them as soon as they act crazy. I'm a teacher. What can I do to help the youth outside of what I'm doing? Just encourage them to be self-thinkers. Encourage them to be self-thinkers and encourage them to not humiliate each other. That bullying thing and that even, back in the days when we would play the dozens, it's not like now. So encourage them to be self-thinkers and to cooperate with each other. Simple. Damn, y'all loving everything tonight. Shit, I need to stay away more often. Y'all loving the shirt, the hat. What is that? What's good? Yeah, if you don't vote for me, you ain't black, caught something. Oh, yeah, he caught something. But what did I tell y'all? I told y'all that that's the play. I said it when it first went down. I said it the following year. I said it. The play is for him. I'm telling you, it's just written. I'll be surprised if it didn't happen. For him to kick the bucket, they insert this woman, and then they're going to knock her off. That's it. That I said that from the rip. Said it. I said it before. January 6th movement, all that. That's the play. Several times. That's just what it is. This is just history. It repeats itself over and over. And what we need to do is to make sure that we don't get caught up in how the earth is cleansing, how the universe is taking care of itself, like this extreme heat and all these natural disasters. This is not new. Shit goes on. We're just here in real time dealing with the technology that we've been given to witness it. But all this shit happened over and over and over again. You dig? We've been through civilizations. If you're doing the history and you see the Aztecs and the Mayans, and these were great civilizations, right? Everything on the continent, there was life and intelligence and things moving before we got here. And what happens? It gets wiped out. And some are around to leave little bits of what you want to call a time capsule. You understand? So that's what we're going through. And when we're talking about, I'm telling you, capitalism always falls because it's based on greed. It's based on greed, and people are too aware now to say, yo, you can't get this resource. You can't go there. You can't do that. No, people have a different intelligence now, so they sitting in the pocket and like, yeah, all right. It's just us. At this point in time, we still not organized. So if this shit fall, what are we going to do? That's what you have to concentrate on. Uptown Dre, what up? We have to capitalize on this shit. If you don't, then boo-hoo on you. So while all that shit is going on, while all these, we hearing about these diseases, these communicable things, and stay away from it all. Salute 82. Stay away from it. Protect yourself as much as you can and seek your purpose and your tribe, because it's going to fall. Guarantee it. It's going to fall. Somebody asked me something else. And again, thank you when you coming in. Share the video. Do what you do. Share the live. Hit the like. And yo, you know, we got our tip jar out. Don't be shy. It's a Q&A. You dig? Haven't peeped all the recent animal attacks? Yeah, because they keep bothering them. You keep bothering them. But the animals, again, the animals attacking because they see the uneasiness. Like, listen, if you have, Stunner Boy, salute, if you have anything, man, what up? If you have a science equation and something doesn't fit, what's going to happen? You're not going to be able to complete the equation. You have to make things fit. We're in a universe that's based on science, that's based on mathematical equations. So when things don't fit, the universe reacts. Salute, J-Bone. What up? And much appreciated for that heavy, always heavy cash app. And I got 2 people that need anger management that's going to be seen for that tomorrow. You dig? Hanif, salute. What up, Philly? What's good? What up, Mark? Bliz, do you think they will let Mutulu Shakur out? Come on, man. Nah, that's it. He gonna meet his demise in there. Do you know what he did? Do you know what he did? Do you know how much inspiration he's giving people? Come on. He pulled the ultimate. consistently, not once, several times. He got caught once. He's the epitome of everything against capitalism, everything against your oppressor, everything against. Come on, come on. He's good. When he meet his demise, we're gonna salute him. We're gonna try to get everything that we can from him and his studies and his research. We're gonna love him. We're gonna hold him here, dear. Got busy. Got busy. You think they would never let him out? Just like they didn't let Leonard Peltier out. There's certain individuals that just they can't let go. They can't. You dig? You can't. That was on us. We were supposed to liberate him, but we never had leadership that made that a direct effort. Mary Chain, damn. Salute. Where you been? You need anger management? Where's the link of the email? otbeauty@yahoo. Zone 3, what up? Yeah, so, certain individuals, they had, and he doesn't have a behavior, he doesn't have a personality, he doesn't have a story that can be tarnished. So, him, right, touching the street again, that wasn't going to happen because he was still doing the same thing incarcerated, waking people up, sparking their consciousness, making them aware of themselves and giving them purpose. So if he's doing that in there all this time, there was no way they're going to allow him to touch the street, right? With that intellect and social media, and it's not happening. And again, the leadership failed. It failed. Because that should have been what was the focus. And it wasn't. It wasn't. So many liberators behind those walls just rotting away. It's just, that wasn't the call. They slid back. They fell back. They felt defeated. You dig? Any thoughts on Charleston White? I spoke to Charleston yesterday. Y'all didn't see the build I had with him on InfoMinds? All you gotta do is Google it. Google Karim Johnson, Charleston White. You wanna see it. Excellent dialogue. He didn't do any of that. None of the theatrics. None of the theatrics. Google it. You'll see it. He and I had a very, very good, engaging dialogue. But again, in certain spaces, with certain people, you're not going to get that. What he's been doing as of late, I've seen some wild shit that, I just won't comment on. The Soulja Boy shit that I just seen, fuck Soulja Boy. Spray his ass down. You know what I'm saying? He's a custody. I mean, I would question because he's a youngin', but if the youngin' is running up and you're in that type of element and you have been having the type of presence that Charleston has, he has to be, in a space where he's going to take care of himself. Going to have to do that, So I don't know. Like I said, I carry myself different. And again, I only put a third of who I am and what I know on social media. But I let it be firm and let everybody know that, I'll cut you in your face quick. I'm a true East New York savage. I was part of individuals who really birthed that savagery. Like, we just don't care. We not gonna be arguing. We not gonna be yelling. We not gonna be boisterous. We gonna be in the cut. So anybody, and my presence is different when I'm in the street. You really can't see my energy over social media. You don't know how tall I am. You don't know how. This is a different energy when I'm in your face. And I'm on to some bullshit. Don't let the intelligence and the articulation fool you. Been known to do shit on impulse for no reason. That's how we came up. So it's different. So I can understand how dudes move when they out and about, you know? Yo, Bliz, do you work with Boyce Watkins when he was in New York about 3 years ago on the east side of Manhattan? And the guy performed a song at intermission called Nah. I never been with Boyce. Only time I was ever on his platform is when someone invited me on there, and I didn't know he was gonna be actually moderating the show. I was on there. That's when he wanted to start Fly Nubian Kings, and they were snatching a lot of my content from other platforms and throwing it on there or watching it. You dig? Karim, do you dig Sonetta? Never met him. I went up there looking for him because he talked reckless one time, but I don't know. Don't, you know. Mm-mm. How do you assist with how to properly release anger? I don't get to express myself enough and disregard if I'm anger or mad. I email you tonight. Well, you can email me, but I'll tell you like this. There's no way to properly release anger. You have to control your responses to it. The only way you can control your responses to anger is to know your triggers. You have to know your triggers. Hey, Debbie, what's up? You got to know your triggers. If you don't know your triggers, then you're going to be set off at any given time. At any given time. So that's what we work on with anger management. We get on the definition of anger. We get on the traumatic experiences that you've had to cause you to react a certain way when you're triggered, right? We work on de-escalation. We work on a whole gambit of strategies to keep you from going off. All right? Brandon, what up? Whole bunch of old fam up in here tonight. Okay. Karim, you on IG? Yeah, I'm on IG. I got the page that got hacked, that's still up, and I got the new one that I'm slowly adding people to. I know my triggers and I still need, you know your triggers, so then why are you still going over there, April? You got to do it better than that. Bliz, did you hear about that 25-year-old baby black man that cops went to his house, beat him up over traffic violations? I didn't hear about that, Ms. Matthews. Where was that at? Where was that at? They've been beating us a long time. You dig? My Insta, the new one is Karim Bliz Johnson. But once you put my name in there, so those two won't pop up. It's only two. It's the one, my original one that I can't get in with Grouchy Smurf on it, and the new one is me. Mark Miller says, Bliz, do you think Trump will go to jail? I don't believe so. I've been watching, I didn't watch the first two hearings, but I watched last night. And I am, and I'm gonna be honest, I am taken aback by what happens or what had happened that day and leading up to it, because I don't believe how idiotic they were into thinking that they can do it and not have certain key people or institutions in place. I just don't get it. I don't get it. Like, what were y'all thinking? Y'all didn't, and it's not new. I keep telling y'all that this shit happens in Russia, it happened in Cuba, it happened in Egypt, it happens. It happens. Governments shift hands, certain people come into play, and they push certain buttons, but you have to have specific basic individuals in place. You see, they didn't have the regular DC police, ain't know what was going on. Certain institutions on the state level didn't know what was going on. This shit was just crazy. And he didn't have key or majority of his own political party involved. I'm like, how did y'all think this shit was going to turn out? How? Because we have to remember, Washington, D.C., it's not real. The institutions that drive this government, this institution, are not real. So when you go up in these structures, ain't shit there. Just like when the towers fell. You think that something was in the towers that was going to prevent the country from moving? That shit is dumb. That shit is dumb. Exactly. It's all an illusion. So going through and taking over the Capitol or running up in there, and ain't shit there for you to take that's going to cause a disturbance. That shit is crazy. How do I feel about Tariq Nasheed? He's a fucking pimp, clown, a failed pimp at that. Look at that. Nothing special, nothing special. Nothing special. No doctrine, no solutions, nothing. Fear-monger and a rabble-rouser. I don't think nothing about none of these dudes. None of them. They never on a set when it's time to get busy. And they don't go up against Whitey at all. It's fucking clowns. I don't pay these dudes no mind. Bliz, what was so spooky about that Banks video? The label he on, damn it. That's it. The label he on. You know? You gotta be solution-based. I don't know, you can't, listen. We knew what the problem was when Kunta got his foot cut off. Ain't no other, nothing else you need to know than what you've been going through in your home, than what you watched your parents go through. That's the all awakening you need. Anything other than that, research and scholarship, that's for you to debate and play games with and speak to. You know you oppressed, you know who doing it, then it's time to get busy. How do we get these people up off us? How do we unite? We got to listen for things that disunite us. And say that's not right and exact. Because there's nobody, no one, a bigger enemy than our enemies. I don't care where you come from. I don't care what you identify as. Niggas, you fighting me against these people? Then let's go. We can sort all the other shit out later. But you got to get rid of them first. So anybody is telling you, this one ain't with you, that one ain't with you, this one ain't with you. Niggas, you with me. That's it. That's it. And when you coming out from behind your screen, when you getting in, see these dudes doing nothing, y'all don't see them in the street unless they selling y'all something. And it's that something they put together and organized. Doing the same shit your enemy's doing. You can't come in. Everybody got to get searched. They monitor who can speak, who can question, what can be questioned. What are you doing? No, I ain't got time for that. Yo, Karim, what City of Courts book about? City of Courts is how you don't know what that is? Where you from? Let me see if I can find it in here. This City of Courts. It tells you everything you need to know about LA. And when I say everything, I mean everything. Everything about LA. This is an extensive history of Los Angeles. It tells you about Hollywood. It tells you about the beginnings of the gangs. It tells you about the church and how the church divided LA. Tells you about the homeowners associations that redlined certain groups from coming in and out. The Asians. Anything you want to know about LA and then essentially California, he covered. He covered. So everything, look. This right here, what page is this? This is page 298. As even the Times recognize, which they mean the LA Times, right? The decimation of the Panthers led directly to the recrudescence of gangs in the early 1970s. Crippin, the most extraordinary new gang phenomenon, was a bastard offspring of the Panthers' former charisma, filling the void left by the LAPD SWAT teams. You dig what I'm saying? Right? The original 107 Hoover Crip gang, the original Crips in Los Angeles, OG gangster to the max. Secondly, as a journalist, Bob Baker has determined the real OG, number one of the 107 Hoovers who split away from the older gang called the Avenues, was a young man powerfully influenced by the Panthers in their late 60s heyday. He was Raymond Washington. You dig what I'm saying? So it goes from the Crips, it goes to the church, right? It goes to the racist cops, everything. Minority groups, rightly distrustful of white supremacist homeowners, have jumped from the frying pan into the fire to support developers responsible for the creation of the monochromatic suburban fringes in northern Los Angeles and southern Orange counties. That's what we're talking about, how they did all that, right? Homegrown revolution. It's just a lot, man. It's a lot. It's a lot in this book. So that's what City of Courts is about, you know? But, you know, when you want to study people and people's movement, you have to look outside of what people would deem black literature, woke literature, consciousness. Because when you're just dealing with that, you're not going anywhere. You're not. Because in order to find people, melanated people who fought, they usually fought and was in prison, fought and killed. Very few fought and won here. Right now, here. On this land, in this corporation that they call the United States of America. There's no examples, written or other, that shows you who fought and won. So how can you consistently study consciousness or being woke or listening to all these individuals without them acting? Intelligence without the physical manifestation to bring it forth is just talk. It all becomes rhetoric. It all becomes theory. And I'm not no theory-based dude. I'm action. That's it. You can't win with that, so you have to read everything, and specifically people who have fought and won. You have to read about the PLO, the Palestinians. You have to read about the IRA, the Irish. You have to read about all these other groups, Fidel and Che. You have to read about these groups, right? Maurice Bishop. You have to read about the group, the Mau Mau. If you don't read about these groups, you done off. You can sit here and read about the Nation of Islam from here to another 80 years. You're not moving nowhere because they don't go out and attack white supremacy. They don't. You're just aware of it. You're aware of it. All right? We all stand in the rain, so somebody gonna say, hey, y'all, it's raining. Nigga, we know that. You got an umbrella for us? You showing us where to run in this cover? That's solution-based. Tell me it's raining, I'm out here with you. I know it's raining. Tell me I'm oppressed, I know I'm oppressed. Don't tell me who's doing it, I know who's doing it. What's the solutions? So you have to study and read, and then you organize and you take certain steps towards your liberation. Come on, man. You mean to tell me in 2022, somebody gonna tell you what you don't know about your conditions? These niggas ain't telling you nothing. They repackaging it. That's it. And of course, you're going to sympathize with the repackaging because you know the old packaging is gone, or the old packaging, right, has been humiliated. The old packaging got wrinkled, or the shit don't taste good no more because you've been eating the shit too long. So they find a way to put the same bullshit in a different presentation. And people eat it up because they looking for it. They yearning for it. Come on, man. So I don't think none of them niggas at all. At all. And y'all could quote me on it. Y'all could take clips of it. Put it on TikTok. I don't care about none of them. None of them. None of them. They all are not solution based, and they all would never stand in my face and say anything. You can't debate. You can't dialogue with me because it's simple. Cut to the chase. And can't none of them beat me. None of them. That's the type of bullshit I'm on. None of them. You dig? Rap with your boy. Salute. Thank you for the super chat. They're all using the same tactics preachers use. Exactly. You learn from, look, all you know is what you know. You don't know any more, you don't know any less. So they found a way. This is what it is now. Consciousness has become a hustle because they're lazy and derelict in their duties. So they say, well, the people ain't listening to me. Fuck it. I might as well get paid off from somebody else doing it. This is what they do. This is what they do. So what? Now what? Because the people don't listen to you, you're going to go disaccording to what you know you're supposed to do, or you're going to find a different way. Because it's up to the educator to make his understanding understood, not for those who's just attempting to educate. That's not their responsibility. You have to find a different way to communicate it. If not, it's on you. It ain't on them, so now you're going to rob them. Now you're going to sell them fake stones. Now you're going to fearmonger. Now you're going to tell them all type of wild shit is coming. Now you're going to tell them who's not with you and separate them. That's fear tactics. That's divide and rule. And in the course of that, get wealthy. The fuck is you doing? But you never in the street. You never in the projects. You never on the tracks. you're never doing what you claim you can do. So I watch all of them. And the day I see one of them and they out of pocket and within reach, I'm going to give them something. Because that's what I'm supposed to do. So that's where I'm at with it. I'm thinking of these dudes and I watch them as they meet their uneventual fate. That's what they do. So when y'all see them getting caught up by police and the feds, scamming, charged, all type of wild shit, touching little girls and all that bullshit, that's what they do, man. That's what they do. So, fuck them all, watch them fall bleeding. Automatic gunfire, exercising all demons. Come on, man. Don't play with them at all. Definitely, Andy. London, what up? What up, metal face? 324, but at least it's cool over there at 324. I guarantee you ain't over there burning up. You up either early in the morning or late at night. So salute. Salute, metal face 78. Salute to the UK massive. Dig. Yes, April and Darrell. Some people in the South will say that's Darrell. Up north, we say Darrell is a heavy contributor, and he keeps a lot of people who cannot afford anger management getting their sessions in. You dig? So everybody got to salute him. When y'all see that name come up and he's in the chat and he's on the live, understand what I tell you. These donations is definitely right. And because of him, I was able to save a life. Yeah. Trust and believe that. And I came out in dire distress. And the things that I had going on, I was able to put this to the side and speak to this young brother for 2 hours and talk him off the ledge. Lamont Bird, what up? Salute. You dig? Yeah, I know you and the wife is down in LA. Yeah, I know. Know what's going on with your big ma. Mary Jane. See, you did it. Why is Doggy so harsh with the females? Gotta ask Doggy. I don't know. Gotta ask him. Sometimes the females is harsh with him. I'm just a different breed. Excuse me. I let women know they women. Taylor Gordon, what up? You ain't gonna never forget that. There's one thing. All consciousness and wokeness to the side. You's a woman. And I was a man. That's enough said. I acknowledge the greatness of a woman. Oh yeah, I acknowledge it. Definitely. Don't play over here. Don't play at all. Akon building a city. Come on, he been building a city for the longest. China's building a city. He just did. That's all. I told you more what we reading. Tomorrow night, book club, we starting on the wretch. Come on now, you better have it. Deep man, salute. Check out the House of Lansbury novels by Daniel Webb. All right, D man, good looking out for that. I'll check that out. I'll check that out. Metal Face, you said it cooled off, Metal Face? Zodiac Palace, what up? The last few days, yeah, the heat is in the night. It was too much. Yeah, I hope it cooled down for y'all over there. I have a few people in the UK. I have a few people in the UK that reach out. Hey, Karim, do you know about CERN in Switzerland? Y'all keep talking about this. Shh. Y'all build with me off that in the DM somewhere. Doggy did it all, y'all. Listen. Gotta find another spot, because, man, there's certain things that come up. And I've seen other YouTube pages speak on certain things. You know? And all of a sudden, they ain't around. The page is going all that. So give me a sec. We build on, others. I'm still building. I don't even have 6,000 yet. I'm still building. Give me a second, It's understood. Ain't no bad. Understood, Just be easy. Be easy. Marlon, what up? Gotta be easy. I'm telling you, this is not a game. This is not a game. And I want you all to understand that it's not a game. So you don't feel, right? Because consciousness and awareness is it can be very ego driven. Very ego driven. And when we in this work, your ego has to be minimal. You gotta squash that. So I don't want you to go about telling everybody everything you know and telling you. No. What's my Cash App? It's all the way in there, Miss Supernatural. Bliz 155. BLIZ 155. Mary Jane, hold up. August 16th will be a year I haven't smoked a bud. I'm no longer a custody. Okay, I hear that. But yeah, you have to understand that once you tell somebody who you are and who they are to you, then you created an op. And if you're not prepared to take on that op, what's going to happen to you? Peace, Big Swarm Diggs, what up? What's going to happen to you? Stop allowing, right, these people to know who and what you are. I mean, outside of this, because they know just by whoever's in this chat, whoever watches the lives, whoever follow, they take record of all this shit as records. They know what kind of vibration we on. This is data. We in the Matrix, right? Y'all seen the movie, y'all believe in the Matrix, right? So that's where we are. Miss Heard, salute, much appreciated. Ken, salute, much appreciated. They know already. So why do you feel you need to go out in public and advertise? Why do you feel you have to run around with an extra aggressive face and and going to work or school and you should feel invigorated that you know, that you're woke, that you're conscious, and utilize that energy to secure yourself for battle. Roger Royster, salute. You understand? You have to know how to navigate. And trust and believe. Everybody already knows. Anybody who is important knows. So when you get trolls, you get people who want to continuously come at you and you on that radical shit or you did. Stop. That's a conversation you don't even have to get into. You know who you are. But see, we've been conditioned in this society, and especially now, to be in selfish space, right? And to be this person, me, seeking attention. No. Nobody has to know. Go back to that old school shit. Grandmother said, shh. Don't show your displeasure to people. Now you just alerted them. You just alerted them. I'm doing it because this is a must. This is allowing people to see and to vibrate off something that they've been vibrating off of but had nobody to represent for them. And to galvanize that tribe. The reason why I'm on here, I would never be here. I'm telling you. I'm telling you that I'm not this dude. I'm doing it because I know how to do it. I'm a man of minimal words. Big swerve, dig, salute. Natalie, hey Natalie, what's up? You understand? 617, what up? Hey Andy, did you hear about Soldier Boy and the crew ran down? Yeah, we spoke about it. Yeah, hit him with that pepper spray. Uh-huh. I'm whole E. I don't think me and Doggy would do that on no filter or outspoken. Just wouldn't do it. It's too much attached to it, and it really wasn't that big of a deal. It's going viral because ain't shit else out there. Like when me and Doggy is talking and we telling you we looking for things to build on that make sense. See, I can do this all night, all day, every day because I'm engaging. We speak. You understand what I'm saying? I'm educating while y'all educating me. So I could do this every day, all day. But to take things that are not education-based pieces and to insert them in that conversation is tough. It is tough. And a lot of things, again, come across and he may not want to build on it. Things may come across and I may not want to build on it. That's why the show is so engaging because it's very rare that any information is repeated. It's not repetitive. So when we telling you we did 140 shows in a year, 2-3 hour shows average. This is all information that can be utilized at any given time. So I don't think I would have built. And then when you start building with certain names, it can go left and put you in a different space. You dig? And that's just a space, you know, that we're not going in. Thank you, Colleen. You know? But like I said, I just spoke to Charleston yesterday and the day before yesterday. He's not on that type of time all day, every day. Just not. But yeah, I can definitely speak to him when I want to. But I just don't agree with everything he does. He's doing some wild stuff that it just doesn't sit right with me. But I have no problem embracing him. No problem bringing him to NYC. I'm serious because he's committed to saving children. And he works at it. I've seen it firsthand. So, you know, but do I agree with everything? Nah. You gotta work at 7 a.m. calling out. Why you calling out? You ain't calling out. Go to work. Yo, Bliz, since the mayor is making it hard to get a gun permit, okay, carry some shit to back them up off me. Yeah, you should always keep a small box cutter on you or whatever you can. Zodiac Palace, what's up? That's when you started watching when we did the Sorry Not Sorry song? Yeah, that shit was trash. Ain't nobody playing it now, right? See? Told you it was trash. It was garbage. Yeah, but if you're in New York City, am I related to Mama Aisha? No. No. if you living in New York City, what up, New York City? If you living here, protect yourself. And I'm dead serious about whatever you have to do, but the main tool for protecting yourself is going where you need to go and getting the hell back home. Being aware of everything, not nervous and scared, but being aware. Be aware. You know? Yeah, but Mace ain't what it used to be. You gotta go get that strong pepper spray. Don't mess with that Mace, man. These some new zombie ass Negroes. They eat that Mace. Nah, you gotta get you something stronger. Yo, Bliz, did you listen to Joey Badass new album? No, I haven't. Thank you, New York City, for the super chat. I gotta listen to it because I keep hearing a lot about it. You ever been to Rhode Island? No. I told you the furthest I've been up to New England was Mass, and I ain't like that shit, so I don't know about Rhode Island. That shit was creepy. That Mass shit was creepy. That looked like some type of Stephen King book novel shit. Those are some creepy streets and throughways and all that shit up there. And all they had was the foliage and all that bullshit. I ain't, nah. I'm gonna catch my black ass up there. No. Are your roots from down south? Black queen to me? Yeah, on both sides. Both sides. My mother's side is Charleston, Georgetown, South Carolina. My father's side is Sparta, Georgia on his mother's side, and VA on his father's side. So, yeah. See, Brown Girl said Rhode Island ain't no better. See? Yeah. Yeah, listen, we went up there to, I don't know, you know how New Yorkers get sometimes. We had this little email or something talking about a timeshare. So, all right, let's go. You're supposed to get all these gifts and you could win a prize and all that shit. Never did that shit before, so I took my ass up there. When Sana had to be, I think Sana was 1. She might not even have been 1 yet. Driving up there. New Jersey Turnpike, 3-4 lanes. Massachusetts, that turnpike that was up there, 1 lane. Fuck out of Nah. That was the creepiest shit ever. And that's a turnpike. That shit was long. Nah, I'm good. No more. I'm good. Didn't have to do that. No more. Mellow BX said production on the Banks joints is fire. All right, I'm gonna check it out. Thank you, Zodiac Powers. I'm glad you tapped in. T.L. Garrett, what up? Did it end up being for a timeshare purchase? Yeah. And I ain't purchased shit because all he could tell me was about the foliage. And I'm like, I don't see no foliage. Who the hell want to come up here and look at leaves? Nah, I ain't with that shit. Okay, cool. David Ben about to release God Box 2. Do you listen to God Box 1? And if so, what are your thoughts? No, I didn't. David Ben is a very intelligent brother and a definitely skilled MC. I gotta check it out. Politics waver from time to time, but I definitely like him. Kevin Bowers. Okay, Philly. Be safe in Philly. Y'all going through it too, Kev. Y'all going through it. Y'all going through it. Y'all going through it. Y'all going through it. Yeah, David Banner got some shit. All this shit is, right and exact. H10, what up, Ronnie? I ain't see you in a minute. What kind of noise is that? LG, Good looking now. New single is Fire. Swaggin' featuring Bun B. Bun been saying some weak shit lately though. He ain't been the same as of late. I'm gonna listen though. Who in Atlanta? Bailey? Shawtees? You from Brooklyn and you in the A just like everybody else. The whole A is Brooklyn now. You on my Instagram? Why don't you add me to Instagram so I can see? I got so many people in Georgia. The whole East New York is in Georgia. All right, good looking, Brian. Send that. It's hot as fish grease down here. Yeah, I know. You burning your damn grippers up. Yeah. Grippers on fire. Yeah, I know. I know. You went in on that color video? No doubt. What up, Pluto Silk? What up, Boston? My man T History was from Boston too, man. T History passed away, man. Good young dude, man. He had a good heart. He was a little confused, but he had a good heart, man. Boy, he used to be on YouTube too. How you think we can bring conscious militant hip hop back? Use drill tracks. Quickest way, use drill tracks. Same way Dead Prez did it. Dead Prez did it. You can do the same shit. The same shit they using with this drill vibration and beat. Put some fucking conscious. And I seen some kids do it. I think Brian Rader sent me the kids too that did that track. Because I seen it on Twitter. Where the dude was like, I ain't got no bricks. I don't do this. I don't do that. It was two of them. They was spitting some conscious shit, but it sounded like drill. Same shit. Wayne Van, what up? Salute. You know? Not Black Queen to me, not Crippers. Grippers. Watch your grippers. You know what grippers is when somebody touch them. You gonna know. You ain't see, cause they hacked my IG. See? They hacked it, so I gotta start a new one. Send me a request. Karim Bliz Johnson on IG. Right, grippers. Somebody get up in your grippers, you gonna know. You ain't gonna have to ask me what's grippers. You gonna know. Have Dumbo, New York always been expensive as far as rent? Nah, it wasn't nothing in Dumbo. That's some new shit now. Just like Williamsburg wasn't. They recreated these sections of Brooklyn and other spots in the city, and drove drove the price up. You dig? What part of VA my people from Nally? I don't know. My father's father side of the family came up through a VA, and from VA they went to Harlem. That's the Johnsons. I don't know any Johnson because my father's father died when my father was 3 at a family event. Either he was pushed out the window or got drunk and fell out the window in Harlem when my pops was 3. So my grandmother, who was a Watkins, never dealt with the Johnsons no more. And my father's father, who was the Reverend Henry James Watkins, my father's grandfather on his mother's side, raised him. So we don't know the Johnsons. I don't know anybody from VA. You dig what I'm saying? That, by way of Harlem, I don't know any Johnsons. We don't know any Johnsons. Females do have grippers. Females got grippers. So yeah, I don't know any of the Johnsons. Now I know all the Watkins. That's the Sparta, Georgia family. I know all the Watkins. I was down there every summer. So I don't know any of the Johnsons. Third most dangerous city, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 500,000. These prices are crazy. You ain't gotta tell me, Gary. Where does the Lingo grippers come from? Come from prison. Come from, matter of fact, and all my Jersey people are going to dig this, but grippers came from a Jersey dude, man. It was a Jersey dude, and we was in the mountains, and this was early. This wasn't even the last. This was the first bid, and we was here, and something happened on TV, and he said, "Yeah, that's what happened when you don't watch your grippers." I said, "What?" Yeah. I said, these white folks want your grippers. And I said, grippers? And immediately I knew what it was because I know what it is, whatever we was watching. And from then on, it's been grippers. And he said, you gotta watch your grippers. I was like, what? Come on. Bliz, were you in there with Stackstone? Nah. Me and Stackstone was never together. I never met him, though we both have a tie to AZ. But I never met him. Yeah, so watch your grippers at all times. Because that's what they want. And women got grippers and men got grippers. So you know what them grippers is. Alright, enough said without being overly explicit. Yo, Bliz, yo, the Eric Sermon remix of Give Me Yours. Oh, word? Alright. Were you in there with Bumpy Johnson? What Bumpy Johnson? Overtime Bumpy Johnson or the kid that was calling himself Bumpy Johnson? Did you know Smooth the Hustler and Trigger? I know Trigger. I don't know Smooth. I know Trigger because his daughter was going to an elementary school that my folks was running. Excuse me. Frank Lucas? Hell no. I'm not one to be around drug dealers. I'm just not. They don't impress me. Bliz, be explicit. Nah, it's grippers. You know what grippers are. Yeah, I don't get impressed by drug dealers. I just don't, cause I know they ain't nothing but employees. Cause we don't grow that shit here. So how tough you are with your own people, that shit don't matter to me. You getting it and you selling it, somebody else is sunning you. You dig what I'm saying? They sunning you, so you ain't nothing but a fucking worker. And you a worker destroying our people, so they don't impress me at all. You know? Have you ever met Just Ice? Yeah, I met Just Ice back in the Union Square days. Yeah, he's a wild boy. Do you know Porto Gotti from Cypress Hills? How old is he? No. No. I might have run into him a few times, but no. You a 90s kids and you curious? Yeah. That's right, see. You know what grip is. Puerto Rican Gotti. I met two Gottis who were Puerto Rican. But to be from Cyprus? Not sure. Only one I knew from Cyprus that was, and he not even Spanish, was my man Bad Boy. So salute to Bad Boy. My dude Bad Boy just touched the town not too long ago. And you think he Puerto Rican, but he not. You know? That was it. Cyprus is full of people who are off the meter. Do you know 10 Toes? Nah. Have I watched them, seen them? Yeah, I seen them. I watched a few. I don't know him. How good were you at boxing? Very good. I boxed for the Army over in Usera in Europe. I boxed for Daily News Golden Gloves. And on the street, I'm like 56-0. I think you are the same age, same year, same month. Oh, Puerto Rican Jesus. Of course I know Jesus. Who didn't? Well, rest in peace. Of course. Jesus was, I mean, for me, that was my dude. Natalie, if we the same age, same year, same month, then you already know what it is. 21369. If you 21369, you know what it is already. Mob D or MOP. Come on, yo. MOP. You ever think about getting back in the recording studio to do what? I've been spit nothing in since I was a kid. See, you said 2369. You close. Gotta have that 13. Oh, that 13 is special. Special. But yeah, man, Jesus was good, good dude. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are put in certain spaces, and some people love him, some people hate him. You know, some people got rumors, some people got war stories, but Jesus was all right dude. Jesus was an all right dude to me. He always embraced me. We always spoke when we seen each other. We always, you did. Yeah, Jesse James, we spoke about that. Should have pepper sprayed his stupid ass. I ain't that much older than. No, I'm not. But 21369. What do you think about Steady B as an MC? I thought Steady B was nice. I'm telling you. Steady B was on par with, at that time, was on par with L and G. Steady B had a voice, flow, everything. Story on why I quit rhyming. I don't really know if I ever really quit. I just stopped doing it because I was in the street more and I really didn't have an outlet like that. Um, but you know, I just didn't. I'm saying the street drew me. It was just like, oh, I really wasn't paying for the studio time. A friend of mine, his father was paying for the studio time. You know, is your daughter a daddy's girl? Yeah, she a pain in the ass. Surprised she ain't coming in already. You know? Yeah, Steady B and Cool. Yeah, they got life. No, Steady B got life. Cool C's on death row unless they gave him an appeal. Do you get to touch on the topic of the kid that got killed by a correction officer in the Bronx? I didn't speak on it because I don't know too much about it. I know he had a water gun, and I read articles where he was shooting the water gun again. What are you doing out 1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning shooting water guns at people? I don't, you shouldn't lose his life behind it, but I got to read more into the story, you know? Where the powdered donuts at? Them shits is gone. In your opinion, who are the most effective revolutionaries? Some should research, study, and model day-to-day life after. We're in such a different time now, but you would want to model somebody who not only has theory and doctrine, but practice. It's tight. Like we could say we could study the Cuban Revolution and what Fidel and Che did, but that shit wouldn't rock today. You could study the Mau Mau's, right? You could study, like we getting ready to study what the Algier did to the French, right? That's close to what you would need to do today. Could study Winnie Mandela. Remember Nelson ass was locked up. That was all Winnie. Study Winnie. Um, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's quite a few. Quite a few. No, I didn't see Whitney's movie. Right, LG, study them all. Study them all. How was my day? Hot. Hot. you know? But I got it in today. Isn't that there? I got it in today. Got it in, so, you know. We're not unified enough to make that move, then it's on us to get unified. It ain't on them. We gotta do that. We gotta do that. There's no doubt about it. If we want unity, we have to speak unity. We have to get it. Jesse James, $800 is worth what? What are y'all talking about? I missed that. $800. What was $800? I missed something. Somebody said something about $800. What up, Brandon? What's good? Nah, they ain't 15s. They far from 15s. Might be a little 12 or something. Might be a little 12. Not 15s. I don't know if I ever had 15s. I really don't. I really don't. Yeah, of course. Anything that has to do with Fanon, got all of them. Got all of them. Got all of them. I don't play. I don't play when it come to him. You think I be playing when it come to him? Where's all my, where's everything I got? Huh? I don't play with that. What you talking about? What you talking about? Come on now. Come on now. What you talking about? Come on now. Go hand in hand. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. We talking. Fanning, come on now. Come on now. Come on. I keep telling you, don't test my square. I sit in this space. I sit around and I reread. Nah, I ain't gunshots. That's goddamn fireworks, man. People doing. You work with elders who refuse to believe we can liberate ourselves, then stay away from them. That's defeatism. That's defeatism. Anybody that speaks defeatism, stay the fuck away from them. That was a death sentence in revolutionary Cuba. You speak defeatism or desertion, now they bodied you. Wasn't playing. You stay away from them then. Have no conversations with them. Then that way you won't be triggered by it. You dig? Stay away from them if they defeat us like that. Yeah, the earth is cleansing. It is. It is. So, again, listen. I came on, I blessed y'all. Y'all have blessed me. But I ain't gonna front. It's getting a little hot back here. Hold up. Because Ronald ain't been on in a while. Pause from De La Soul, last verse of Stakes and High. Pause on any verse. Pause is always going to be in my top 5, top 8. Pause the nooses. That's it. Especially from back then. People weren't delivering like that. People weren't writing like that. People weren't spitting like that. Pause the noose is that dude. Telling you, the sharp. Yeah, he's before his time. No, he was right on time. Pause the noose was right on time. Dave is nice too. True Goy is nice, but pause. Yeah, break it down. All that, man. Even ooh. and Saturday. Anything. Yo, them dudes is nice. Straight up. Nice, 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 nice. Nice, nice, nice. Am I gonna ever have a call in? I may have a call in. What up, NC? What up? You from the gas house? What up, NC? Thank you, G Blair. You still trying to break down what positive spin? Yeah, because every time you listen to it, you catch something. You catch something. You never read those books? You got to get those books, see? I'm telling you, mess with me, I'm going to give you some books for your ass every time. Yeah, pause is nice. Listen, you really want to break down, did I like Guru? That's my dude. Love Guru. I know Keith. Like, Guru's my dude. Come on, Gangstar stayed in East New York. Premier lived right in East New York, right on Hendrix. No Keith. Love Guru. And on the mic, he was nice. Yeah. But when you want MCs, right? Y'all really want to study MCs? And I don't play with it because, again, as a writer, I write. And the words and messages in the words and the pictures, I'm going to give you MCs to study. Study G-Rap, study Rakim, study Paz the Noose, study Cool Keith, and KRS-One. Study them. Study them. I'm telling you. And their entire catalog, they verses, remix, just them. Even if they included in the group, but just them. Fire. Fire. Jadakiss ain't fire to me, man. He's one-dimensional. Very one-dimensional. Kane is not somebody you have to study and dissect, because he was very swift with his metaphors and punchlines. His pattern you may have to study, but I'm talking about when you study Paz the News, his inflections, where he plays certain words in the message, yo, and his flow, sick. Paz is a beast. Common too, though. I'm going front. Common for his longevity in his catalog. Common too. Jada's one-dimensional. It's street shit. Say he ain't gonna teach you nothing. I said G-Rap. I said G-Rap. Told you G-Rap, Paz, Rakim, KRS. Paz the News from De La Soul. You gotta work. All right, Jackson. Salute, salute. You know? Jada made why? Okay, made why in a 25-year career. Where's his next why? Come on. Shit, that's like saying LL is conscious because he made Illegal Search. The fuck is that? You know? Jada's nice, but he's street. One dimension, street. That's it. Yeah, Face is nice too. Kelton, yeah, what up? You caught me. We an hour 4 in. We getting ready to boogie. Do I like Lupe? Yes, I like Lupe. I don't like how his career moved and went, but I like Lupe. Lupe's another one. I did a post before. I said, who had the best intro verse, right? I mean, coming into the industry verse. And I said, was it AZ, Life's a Bitch? Was it Lupe? right? On Touch the Sky, or who else? Or was it Nas? Live at the Barbecue. It was a couple of them. But that Lupe verse on Touch the Sky, mean. Woo! Woo! Lupe is mean. Mean. He get busy. He get busy. Look, one thing y'all will never do is ever test my hip hop square at all, especially when it comes to lyricists. Jay Electronica is boots. Fuck out, he ain't gonna gas me with that one hit shit. No. Tragedy Gaddafi, yeah, Tragedy's nice. Lupe or B.O.B. Lupe, B.O.B. is cute. He's talented. He could play, he can write music, he could play instruments. Lyrically, he's cute. He damn sure ain't no Lupe. You dig? Who out of new generation do you think is nice with their lyrics? Nice. Kendrick. Damn, nice. Shit, man. J. Cole had his moments. It's hard. J. Cole had his moments. He ain't nice. He had his moments. Damn, man. Joey Badass is alright. He's alright. But him and ASAP Rocky about neck and neck. Now, Big Sean definitely is nice. I never heard a whack verse from Big Sean. Maybe songs, maybe questionable as far as a hook and a track, but Big Sean is nice. Big Sean is nice. Who's my favorite battle rap? I don't have any. I don't watch it like that to be on top of it. You know, I used to like that Kid Daylight. That Kid Daylight was something. He was a problem, even without the theatrics. You know, but I don't follow it like that. I have to get back into it. I used to go to Fight Club and the International P dude and shit. Slept on Max B. Yeah, Sean Price always gonna be a beast. You said somebody said Max B? Max B? Come on. Max B? What I think about cannabis? Cannabis was a wash. He was a wash. He had his moment, but he was a wash. Cannabis. It's a wash. He washed L, though. Definitely washed L. Yeah, Max B. I never forget the day I met Max B. Do I like Eminem? I like Slim Shady. I don't like Eminem as much as I like Slim Shady. If you know the difference, then you know. But I met Max B. Let me tell you. Quick story, because I'm getting the hell up out of here. Yeah, I love MJG. MJG got one of the illest flows ever. Especially when you take shit like Fly, and his verse on ridiculous. Even before that, all that MJG shit his flow is sick. something that they got in Memphis. They just sick. Quick story, because I'm out of here. Y'all not going to have me on here all the goddamn night. I'm tell you that right now. Who do you think low vibrational rappers are being pushed? Yeah, of course they are. But it's going to backfire because somebody going to take them drill beats and put conscious shit in it. Then what they going to do? That's why I was saying the other night, the shit keeps evolving. But, quick story. So I'm with you, God, daily, right? Because you, God, used to call me daily for everything. So he going to the studio one night, and he's like this, yo, I want you to come to the studio, dude. Jim Jones getting ready to give me a 16 for free. I was like, oh, yeah? Yeah. I said, for free? He said, yeah. So I'm going to put this on my album. I believe at this time he was doing the Hilltop Scramblers. You God presents them. It was like a little compilation joint he was doing. All right, Metal Face. Be easy out there in the UK. Thank you for coming through. Appreciate it. So, all right, Gary, salute. So you gonna call me, yo, we gotta go to the studio. All right. Mind you, I told y'all where I caught my case. So we get to the studio and I'm looking like, oh shit. So I hesitated. He's like, what's up? I said, yo, I caught my case here. You know, I haven't been in this spot since that night. You know? Oh, come on. Don't worry about it. So now, we go up in quad. Jim Jones, Max B. We go in there. He was actually, I don't know what, it was actually Max B's session. It was actually Max B's session, but somehow Jim was like, yo, you got, for whatever it was, but I know it was on the strength. He didn't pay for the 16 at all. And at that time, Jimmy and them was doing their thing, you know? So we get in there. Huey plays the track. Jim Jones like, that's it? So Huey's like, you don't like it? He's like, nah, if this is the track, I'ma spit to it the way you want me to spit to it. You know, if that's what it is, that's what it is. Come on. They go in the booth. Now Max B's out there. I don't know him. Remember, I'm fresh. I'm just coming home. You know what I'm saying? He like to, yo, what up? I'm Max B. All right, what up? Bliz. 2 minutes later, yo, I'm Max B. All right, I'm Bliz. They in the booth. Now they doing their thing. About 15 minutes, Jim is writing. He keep playing the track. You know, doing the MC what MCs do. They half hour passed. Jim is writing and all that. And come again. Yo, I'm Max B. All right. I said, yo, I know, man. Yeah, Bliz, what's good with you? You good? Yeah, no, I'm good. Yeah, Max B. All right, pleased to meet you. Dude that told me his name 9, 10 times. I'm like, who are you? You at this time he had nothing out. Nothing. I don't know you. I'm like, the fuck? All right, you're Max B. Nice to meet you. Jimmy goes in there. I'm telling you, wasn't, Joe, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours the most. Gave him 16. They went back and forth. He laid it down. Boom, we was out. I said, yo, he ain't charged you for that? Nah, son, for free, straight up. Nothing. Exchange, however they did it back then with the paperwork and all that. That was it. But now, when he catch the case, now I'm like, oh, that was Max B. I met him in the studio. Oh, okay, something was cool. You dig what I'm saying? But he finished. he was finished right after that. Like, you know, man, I didn't know him. That's what it is. You dig? But as far as bars and spin, I never heard any of this stuff. I just didn't. I don't, you know what I'm saying? If it's gonna be street, I'm a gun dude, so it gotta be straight. It gotta be MOB-ish. It gotta be Uncle Murderous. I'm in the street like they gotta be Griselda. It gotta be straight street. I'm not into the drug dealer hustling, all that. I'm not into that shit. I'm not into that. So I don't, you know. I'm telling you, them dudes was food for me. I ain't with that drug dealer shit. What? Nah. Do I know French? Hell no. I don't know nothing about him. None of them. I do remember when I first saw him and was aware of him, and I know that Deb had to force him to speak into the camera. I know that. And you watch that video, she was like, come on, you about to be a big star. You need to, you know, tell people who you are. It was Deb, I think it was French, Nikki, and somebody else. Yeah, these are next. This is who I got coming up. This is what Deb was saying. And he was not that. All that waving, he wasn't none of that. Search it on YouTube, you'll see it. You know? I didn't sleep on him, I just ain't know who the hell he was. Simple as that. Yeah, Walker's mom. Mm-hmm. Who's Brother Panic? Who's Brother Panic? You keep asking me, are you cool with Brother Panic? Who's that? Any Run DMC stories? I could tell you when they got robbed on my side. What's your view on the Supreme Team documentary? Officer 50, I didn't see it yet. I didn't watch it yet. And when I do watch it, I gotta watch it with a clear headspace because I've seen people give reviews on it and I have to see it. You know what I'm saying? I would really have to see it. And if things are left out and omitted or, you know, it's not done right, like, then I'll give a critique on it. You know, but I didn't see it. Where was the Hollis crew? The Hollis crew wasn't in Brooklyn with them. They got their ass robbed. Do you watch Stranger Things on Netflix? No. My daughter watched that shit, you know, religiously. I'm not watching it. I didn't find an interest in it to go catch up from season 1. She keep, Dad, you gotta watch. I was into when she was watching that. I was already watching 2 other Netflix, 3 matter of fact, other Netflix shows that I was into, and a few that I had to catch up on. So I didn't get to Stranger Things as of yet. I was watching The Handmaid's Tale. I'm watching June get busy. God, y'all gotta watch that shit. All 4 seasons. Squid Games, I seen a couple episodes. Stranger Things is very demonic. Okay. What about Kanye? Mary Jane on deck. What about Ye? The combos. Oh, is that when Run ran? He didn't have a chance to run. They backed him down. He didn't have a chance to run. He got backed down. They got robbed several times, man. Dudes was crazy back in the days, yo. Oh, I love Top Boy. Top Boy was that shit. I'm trying to tell people. I need to mention the shirt that I have on. Why? I don't know what this is. I picked this up somewhere. I don't know where this shirt is. I don't know what it is. Y'all gotta tell me. It's some, I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Jam Master Jay got robbed too? I believe so. Not with them, but come on. Top Boy was the shit. Did they start the next season? If they did, I gotta get back into that. I gotta catch up. That first season was mean. Yeah, Ozark was fire. I'm not watching this one. I watched the first episode of this new season, and then I'm not understanding. Are the kids dead? Because it looked like they killed them off. I'm trying to figure that out, but don't tell me. I'm going to watch it. Them first few Ozark was mean. Like that shit. Nah, I didn't see First Lady. What up, Bay Area? What up, O'Neal? Yeah, people slept on Ozark. Ozark is mean. Watch P-Valley? No. Royston Gibbs, what up? Do I like Snowfall? No. I watched like 4 shows in the first season. Once I knew that was the real Rick Ross story, I seen it play. I was like, nah, I'm not watching this. I didn't watch it, so I didn't even catch Snowfall. I heard the 3rd and 4th season is better, but I didn't finish the first season. Okay, I'll finish watching Ozark then. The first 3 seasons was mean. Top Boy is mean. Top Boy is mean. Sully, yeah, they get busy. Oh my goodness. That first season, the Top Boy, they get busy. And it's Boardwalk Empire, and I didn't go through it. If you can find, you gotta watch Gorilla. Guerilla, talking about the London and the British revolutionary movements that was mirroring the Panthers. A lot of science in that. A lot of science talking about the UK in the mid-60s to the 70s and how they was putting in that work. That shit is mean, too. That shit is mean. Gorilla was no joke. Oh, word? Okay, I gotta catch the second season, man. I gotta catch it. So, yeah, I enjoyed all of you all this evening. But, I got to do things in the morning. Yeah, Love always got shot. You talking about these dudes are soft. It wasn't no hardcore, hard rock street dudes. Rappers was I'm telling you, the average rap MC, the Bronx dudes was different. The Pioneers was different. Those were dudes. Those were men. Them dudes was dudes. Once it started trickling, you coming through the other boroughs and all that, dudes are soft. Nobody, they ain't no props in the street. The culture wasn't street like that in the other sections. Nah, they wasn't street like that. Rapper coming out of his section, out of his neighborhood somewhere else, he might got hurt. Ass. Wasn't like that. Wasn't like that. Wasn't. When you look at them and look back, you see the pioneers, the original ones. These dudes was carrying themselves a certain way. Right? Houdini, those were dudes, right? Fat Boys, I grew up with them. They definitely wasn't about that action. I was in class with them. And then once that era left and that 86 come in, you have more intelligent, more intricate verses but they were kids. They wasn't in the streets like that. Dudes was not like that. They was getting robbed, slapped up, all type of shit. You just because you a rapper, you think you gonna wear that shit? Nah. Bulls was on you. You ain't had no knuckle game? All right, C. Make sure you watch her in swim class, all right? Okay? So again, yeah, we'll get into another dialogue. Y'all come through for book club tomorrow night, all right? Do your thing. Y'all not keeping me up here with y'all. I'm going to take it on down, you know. Yes, peace and power. Salute, salute, salute. Remember, don't believe in me. Believe in my belief in you. All right? Believe in my belief in you. You don't know anyone named Karim? I know two Karim. And I know a girl named Karim. I know a few. I know a couple of Karims. You dig? All right, so salute Horace, salute C, Kelton, Mary Jane on deck, all my moderators, Virgo, what up, K Cool, everybody. LG, come on now. Brown Girl T, Ronald, especially, I ain't see you for a minute. Mr. Troy from the Disco 4 said he stepped to the Fat Boys over their original name, the Disco 3. Yeah, he probably did. That's why they changed it. Probably did, but I'm gonna tell you now, Cool Rock Ski family was thick and they was heavy in the East. You dig what I'm saying? But you gotta remember, the Fat Boys, when they was Disco 3, they was kids. Kids. So when you got adults stepping to kids, it's different. It's different. You know what I'm saying? Mark ain't never won no problem. And Buff was just Buff. Everybody loved Buff. You know? And it's not like they couldn't go get wolves. I'm telling you, Kumarski is all, they family's all dudes. There wasn't no suckers at all. I will do that, see. You dig? They wasn't soft. Don't get it twisted. It's like watching Stetsasonic and Daddy on. Them dudes was not to be played with in the street. They just wasn't, you know, street dudes like that. It wasn't slinging. And then once crack hit, that was it. That changed the whole fucking world. That fucked everything up. So a lot of them fell victim to that. A lot of the older dudes fell victim to that. The shit just took their heart and their soul. But nah, it's a whole different build. What up, Wade? It's a whole different build, you know? Okay, so we'll get into that. Let me go. Y'all trying to keep me here. We ain't doing that. Not tonight. We got book club tomorrow. So we'll get it back in there. All right? 10. Almost 10. How much time did I do? Almost 10. When I come to H-Town, shit, y'all get me in H-Town, I might never come back. My new Karim Bliz Johnson. That's the new IG account. That's the new IG account. You know? But I gotta take it down. It's been a long day. Yeah, because Houston got some more winners. Uh-oh. Valiant. They like, Bliz, tell me another story. Yeah, not tonight. Yeah, crack destroyed everything. Crack destroyed everything. Crack destroyed the universe. That shit fucked everything up. We never been the same, and we never gonna be the same after that. Crack destroyed us. How did I get the name Bliz? My man Flip Everett Wilson named me after his brother. His brother name is Johnny Bliz Wilson, and Bliz just came home. He just did a little over 20 years. He just came home. So that's how I got my name. Flip said I'll remind him of his brother. Quiet, you know, nice with his hands, and always loyal, ready to do what need to be done. So it's like, yeah, you Bliz. Yeah, that's what him. Flip gave me my name. And I've been Bliz, and I had that was probably when I was 10, 11 years old. Yeah. you might find some promotional posters of me getting the rap on. I told you, ask Stretch. Ask Stretch. If you ever run into Boogaloo Stretch, ask Stretch who Bliz is. He'll tell you. And Stretch went on to dance for Houdini, Mariah Carey. He's in a Michael Jackson. Remember the time? Stretch is one of the illest hip-hop dancers you'll ever see. You know, so he might have some footage of me spitting somewhere. But I doubt it. That was a long time ago, many moons ago. All right, y'all. I'm out. All my moderators, y'all know I love y'all. You know what it is. Ryan. Where you at, Ryan? Where you at, Ryan? Yeah, book club tomorrow. So get your books. If you don't have it yet, you know the routine. You can read along. This is tomorrow's. How you doing? Oh, she's at what time? It depends. Is that the Stretch from the Wise Guys? Yes, indeed. Yep, that's Stretch. That's my dude. Yep. We was all in a hip-hop collective. Dancers, DJ. We was MCs and artists at everything. Right there in Clinton Hill, Brooklyn. Yep. And then Stretch went on to dance with Cliffy. And Cliffy was raised sort of like family, because my mother and his mother and aunts and were very tight. So I was around Cliffy all the time. I mean, I'm telling you, I'm in. When I'm telling you, I got 6 degrees separation, everybody in the industry, almost everybody in the industry. You name it. But I was always on some bullshit. You know, I was always in the street, you know, fighting law enforcement and acting a nut. So that's what it is. But yo, one more question. If you had to pick one book to keep for the rest of your life, what would it be and why? That's the book. That's what I read every day, all day, every day. That is what some people do with the Bible or the Quran. That's what I read every day. It changed my life from the first time I read about it. And all the research I've done about it, George L. Jackson. I read that book every day since 1991. Every day I read something from it, a passage or something I underlined, something I read, pages every day. That is the only book that I ever need, that I always have all the time, wherever I'm at. I always got blood in my eye. That is the only book that I need. It's tatted on my arm. That's the two things that's most important to me. Blood in my eye and East New York. That's it. So when you want to know who I am, that's who I am. Research George Jackson. Research the East New York section of Brooklyn. Then you know, and this is the only other tie I got. All right? For my moms. That's it. My moms, my book, and my neighborhood. You dig? That's the only book I need, and that's it. No more questions tonight. I love y'all. Everybody who donated, everybody who questioned, everybody who answered, and everybody who has the energy to remain militant. Love yourself. If nobody tells you, I'm telling you, you got it. I love you, but you got to love yourself. You got it. You got it. You can do it. You got it. All right? Well, salute, salute, salute. Peace.